Welcome to our talk show, where we feature industry leaders who are making a difference in the world of finance. Today, we are thrilled to introduce Vikram Kotak, the co-founder and managing partner of Ace Lantern Investments. Vikram brings with him over 25 years of experience in the finance industry, having worked with some of the biggest names in business, including Deutsche Asset Management and the Aditya Birla Group. As the CIO of Birla Sun Life Insurance for 7 years until January 2012, Vikram played a key role in shaping the company's investment strategy. In 2014, Vikram founded Trace Partners LLP, where he served as managing partner until 2019. Today, he is focused on building Ace Lansdowne Investments, a boutique investment firm based in Mumbai that provides customized solutions to high net worth individuals and institutional clients. Vikram's expertise in fixed income and equity investments, combined with his passion for helping clients achieve their financial goals, has earned him a reputation as one of the most respected professionals in the industry. We are honored to have him on our show today to share his insights and experience with our audience. Please join me in welcoming Vikram Kotak to the show. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time.
Thank
And
you very much.
we are excited to have you on our show, Money Moves. Let's dive in and get started with our questions. Could you share with our audience what was the lowest point of your financial life?
So if I think through my life, I think the lowest point was when I was studying. Because my father died at that point of time, so possibly that's the toughest time financially and emotionally both. Since
Okay.
we all studying and my father died, so we had some debt also on our head. So I think I remember that's the lowest point of time. I don't remember any other time where after starting my career, I never seen the downturn. I'd seen mostly upturn. So, but that's the toughest time.
And how did you manage to overcome it?
So it was very clear when father died that two or three things, right? One, you need to study hard, right? Prepare for your next passion, which was a financial career for me anyway. Focus on long term. Don't try to find a shortcut.
Okay.
That are the few things which was very important. Also keep your fundamentally right. So don't borrow money for markets or work hard on your core fundamentals
True.
and try to enjoy the journey and not focus too much on destination. So there's no shortcut or long term and work hard to achieve your benefits or achieve your ripe your fruits. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. Moving on, we would like to know what about the upper point of your financial life? What was the breakthrough moment that made you realize you had achieved a high point?
I don't think so high point is yet achieved. So every what is it, it's like a nifty which is growing every year.
Yeah.
And I think high point of time is still awaiting. Every day is a high point in a way
True.
because you work hard, you work with a passion, and if you work with a passion and hard work, you get your results, right? So I don't think so hard highest point is yet achieved, but we are at the highest point right now,
Okay.
and we will see much more ups of like India, yeah. So
Okay.
long way to go. Yeah.
Okay. You have had talked about how you managed to overcome your lowest point, but do you think there was any other way you could have handled it? And how have you continued to maintain your financial stability since then?
Uh, I don't know since I had not seen the other side of it. But again, the key message, whether you are in a life or investment, is
Yeah.
very clear that you cannot have a shortcut, right? Look at what you're building, what is the time period it's going to take. So if you want to be a billionaire
Yeah.
and you say I want to be billionaire in 1 year, you can't do that, right? So you
True.
need to have the time path, journey, and keep on following, monitor the progress. It's not that we have to stay away from our monitoring. Even if you have to reach after 20 years your goal, you have to monitor consistently over a period of time and do a course correction because sometimes you may go on a wrong path for short term,
Yeah.
and you have to keep on doing the course correction.
Okay.
So there are few message to reach here since my low point, and what are the success factors, I can say critical success factors in this journey is asset allocation, that you cannot have only equity or you cannot have only real estate or you cannot have only gold or FD in your portfolio. So you have to create a good balance of your assets.
Okay.
More young you are, buy more equity, and more you get older, you increase your fixed income or annuity allocation, your yield allocation, which is either is a pre-lease assets or bonds or whatever. So I think that's one very important message. Second, I never borrowed to buy stocks, so I think no borrowing in the stock market.
Okay.
That's the other key lesson. That leverage can take away your capital also. So we didn't focus on leverage ever. So that's the other learning. And focus on long term, which I repeated that whatever you're buying, it's the next 10, 15, 20-year journey. And luckily, we are all young like India,
Yeah.
which is likely to see the best in next 15, 20 years. So
Indeed.
that's the other message. And enjoy your journey. And don't look at the final fruits. Just enjoy your journey and keep on doing better every day. That's all.
Okay. Before we wrap up, we have one market related question for you. How did you see India growing in the next 10 years? And what do you think the future of finance industry will look like in our country?
I think we are so fortunate, and particularly young guys who are now at 20, 25, they have to see the next 20, 30 year of success of India. So I think not only one decade, I believe that next 2 decades are very, very good for India.
Okay.
We are at the possibly a most opportune time of the demography, you can say age in per capita income. So if you look at India's broad levers, yeah,
Yeah.
there are 5 levers which is driving India. One, we are lowest on the per capita income. Today, our per capita is $2,300, which is not even compared to any other emerging market. Forget about developed market. So, long way to go up. One,
Yeah.
young population. If you look at the most part of the world, Japan or Europe or other part of the world, they are actually going through China even now, are going through a difficulty of aging population. They are getting more older, right? Where India is right now, if you look at less than 30 year, we are 55% people in this country, right?
Yeah.
So that way, it's a big positive for India. Next, we are English speaking.
Okay.
Fourth, we are having a large saving pool. I think every Indian saves a lot, whether it's a young or older. I think the average saving rates are plus 25% plus, which is a very, very big positive for the country.
Yeah.
Other very important factor for India for next 20 years, governance. I think post Modi ji coming in, we have seen a huge change in governance, huge change in infrastructure development. We have seen the way countries operating has changed a lot, much more discipline, right? Much more cut on the what is it, corruption, much the black money. So I think that all are positive for the country. It's a structural reforms which has been gone through. So very big opportunity, positive impact on the GDP growth and the people's net wallet, which is very important. Urbanization, middle class growth. If you look at the every segment, whether it's a washing machine, air conditioner, cars, India is very underpenetrated. Nothing is more than 10% penetration, right?
Yeah.
So huge opportunity to go to 40, 50% of penetration. Why we talk about the consumer electronics? Let's talk about equity, right? Only 7% of our financial saving is in equity. And you look at any part of the world, which is say Brazil or Mexico or China, which are equivalent to us in terms of emerging market, they're all at 40%.
Okay.
So 7% equity of Indian savers can go to 30, 40%. Now that's a crazy opportunity for the country. Yeah. So all these factors combined, demography, savings, under penetration, English speaking, and entrepreneurs spirit of the country. Yeah. And with the governance, package with the governance of the country, I think we are I can say we are in the best ever zone for the country. And I believe the next 2 decades belong to us.
Okay.
Where world is going to grow at 2-3%, and we are going to grow at 6-7%. So that's a massive 3x growth, right?
Wow.
So on a large population, on large base. Yeah. So I believe next 10 years, India's GDP will go from $3 trillion to $8 trillion.
Wow.
So now that kind of numbers are very big.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your insights and the lessons where we can give to the audience and make it happen, the things you are saying. Thank you so much, sir.
Great.
Thank
Thank you, Anima. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Thank you.